Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Insensitive, and today I am back with another video. And as you can see, I am back with another Sistas video. Like I said before, I like to do these videos because sometimes, on social media, I'm not able to say exactly everything that I want to say. So I thought about why not doing a couple videos, touching on a couple topics here and there based on, what we see in like the previous episodes. I am hoping to do this more frequently when season 4 starts. And so, yeah, we're going to just jump ahead and get into today's video, which is going to be very quick. And I decided to do this video because on Twitter and everything, I saw people questioning Zach's body language and his attitude when Karen told him that she was pregnant. And people was, some people were saying, he was being inconsiderate. And, they expected for him to be a little bit more stand-up-ish because of how he has changed and different things like that. But when we think about it, and we think about how this situation can happen in real life, we kind of just think about, okay, in real life, if you and your guy aren't together, y'all have bad history, y'all not on good terms, your ex-girl just came as your new girl, how would you react if she tells you she's pregnant? And I think that is the main issue that people had. And in my opinion, I don't think Zach was inconsiderate. I think Zach was acting the way he would have acted, or anyone would act, if their ex told them they was pregnant after they had moved on. And the thing with Zach and Karen is that their relationship is very toxic. It's very, very toxic. And it's like, if we have this toxic relationship and we have finally moved past each other, well, at least Zach has finally moved past Karen, it's like, why would we want to bring a child into this toxic situation? And it's not anything about forcing her to do something to her body that she does not want to, but it's like, you got to think about everything. Why would you know how y'all relationship is when you all were together? Do you think it's going to get better when you all try to co-parent? It's going to get worse because you two are just not good for each other. And that's in any aspect, whether it's romantically or even if they try to co-parent, in my opinion. Zach's reaction, of course, I think Zach was honestly irritated because he thought he had finally let Karen out of his life and he was finally done with Karen, but it's like, now she sprung a baby on me. And now I possibly have to continue to deal with this woman for 18 years knowing that we are not good for each other. We are not good around each other. And not only that, I'm moving on to someone new and someone who has accepted me and all my bullcrap and someone who has, motivated me and all of that. And now she may feel some type of way because now she may also have to deal with Karen as well if their relationship it works out in the long run. And to me, again, Zach was not being inconsiderate. I think Zach was just being real. Like, I don't think he wanted Karen to have an abortion. I just think that this just wasn't what he wanted to hear, especially since he had moved past Karen and he was done and he was moving on with Fatima. As far as Karen's reaction, I think Karen was most definitely trying to gaslight Zach in this entire situation. Like, if you look back at the scene and you look back at the dialogue and you look at what she says to him, she was for sure trying to gaslight him. And I'm so proud of Zach for not falling for her trap. Because the little smart comments that she was saying, what we gonna do, I'm gonna do best was for this baby, and you made it perfectly clear that we're not gonna be together, or why don't you just go because you've been an a-hole about this, it's really pissing me off, or her saying, I didn't do this one by myself. All those comments that she was saying was to gaslight Zach into hopes that he would fall into her trap and respond negatively like he has normally done, so that way she can feel like she's right. When I look back on the previous seasons, that's what I see with Karen. She is a huge gaslighter, and she wants everyone to make it seem like she's the victim when she's not. When it comes to her and Zach and her being pregnant and her saying Zach is the baby, number one, I need to see a blood test, number one, because technically in Tyler Perry days, it's only been about 5 days since they slept together in the salon. So how she get pregnant in 5 days, I'm not exactly sure. And prior to that, when her and Zach was together, she said she was on birth control. So I'm just understanding how did sis stop taking birth control in hopes to get pregnant by Zach, in hopes to try to fix their relationship? Or did she try to get pregnant by Aaron to try to make Zach jealous? Like, it's something underlining there that doesn't make sense. But Karen trying to use this baby as a way to keep Zach, and that's exactly what she thought that it was going to do when she told him that she was pregnant, but didn't tell him that she had took a pregnancy test when she didn't, but just saying she thinks she's pregnant because she missed her period. Everyone knows his mind was on Fatima because Fatima was the first thing that came out of his mouth. Karen used this whole thing to try to gaslight Zach and to try to hope in return that he will, be like, okay, well, if you're pregnant, then we're going to be together. But Zach made that very clear to Karen, and I feel like Karen first brought this on as like her last resort as to try to keep him. But since the pregnancy test came back positive, at least she said they did, we didn't see him, so we don't know what they say actually. She saw that wasn't enough to actually try to change his mind. And so after that, she continued to try to gaslight him in the situation so that he started to feel bad for not wanting to be with her, if that makes sense. You could just tell that in the whole scene, Karen was trying to do everything possible to either get Zach to be with her or to make him feel bad for leaving her when she's quote unquote pregnant, to try to make him seem like he's the bad guy. So I do not think that Zach was being inconsiderate. I just think he was being real. I mean, a child, bringing a child into this world is a beautiful thing, but some situations are just not worth it, in my opinion. And Karen and Zach's situation and the toxic of their relationship, and we see how Karen was with Zach, we see how Karen are with her friends. If she was to bring a baby into this world with Zach, she would make that man's life a living hell, and it will continue the cycle of toxicness between them. And I just feel like, she just thought that this was going to be her way to get Zach back. And when she saw how Zach was really very nonchalant about it, then he was just, it really hurt her. And so from there, she had to do what she does best, and that was try to play the victim and try to gaslight him. I don't think Zach was being inconsiderate. I feel like he has the right to kind of be a little standoffish, and I say that because she says she's pregnant, but he knows she's been with Aaron. And honestly, he don't know who else she has possibly been with when they were broken up. Like, we always knew who Zach cheated on, but we never really knew if Karen cheated on Zach. And that could be something that comes up in season 4. If Tyler had like that pen, he would make it a little bit more interesting. We did see the guy Rico as her old faithful, but we don't know about Karen's past and if she was secretly seeing somebody while Zach was outdoing him before she met Aaron. We just don't know. So to say Zach was inconsiderate, I do not think he was inconsiderate. I just think that he was just being a human and just seeing the situation wasn't good and just saying that this is something that's really not good for him, but also just wanting to ensure that if she's really pregnant, number one, and if she's really pregnant by him. Moving forward in the season finale, just a quick prediction. Obviously, Fatima isn't going nowhere because they have the Zatima series. So there's either going to be something where Karen is probably going to miscarry, she's not going to be pregnant, or she's going to confirm that she got pregnant after she slept with Zach. And so I think Fatima may be the one who tells Zach, well, you need to go make sure that that's your baby, and you need to get a DNA test, or you need to make sure she goes to the doctor to get a blood test that reveals she's pregnant. Because my thing is, Zach going to get those pregnancy tests. Who knows what type of pregnancy test he picked up? This man could have picked up one of them cheap pregnancy tests that was like 99 cents. And we know how those are, sometimes inaccurate, along with other pregnancy tests that can be, inaccurate as well, because it's a stick. It's not necessarily as accurate as a blood test, or if you were to actually get your urine tested at the doctor. So I just want to go ahead and just do this quick video and just to give my thoughts about how I do not think Zach was being inconsiderate. I just think that he was just being real, and I think most of us in real life, if we was in that situation and we see how this mess is going and we moved on, we will be a little upset that, you know, our ex is telling us that they're pregnant, and it's just because it's not the direction that we want to go in. And so I just want to do that quick video. I may be back sometime this week with the finale hits. I may even go live. I'm not exactly sure. But if you did enjoy this video, make sure to hit that thumbs up, and also make sure to hit that subscribe button. And I will see you all in my next video.